So I picked up one of these kits for polishing because those are like $15, and it looks like black is for hard metal, brown is for softer metal cleaning, and then white is for polishing them. And I also found this at the scrapyard. Or actually, no, my mother found this because she likes ammo cases and stuff like that. It is 105 millimeter, 1945. Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of wording on the base that I worry would get worn away if I polished it. But we can polish the sides without any issue because there's nothing really written on the sides. Instead of putting this in my drill, I'm going to put this in my drill press. I wish I had a, well, I mostly bought them for those, but I wish I could put them on my grinding thingy, whatever it's called. Bench grinder, that's the word, bench grinder. Go up to the highest speed. Whew. Oh, this is nice. Has a little table. You know what? This might count as a harder metal. So I'm going to try the black and see if that works better. Oh yeah, that seems to take it away more. Maybe I should have started with something smaller, but oh well. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the red. polishing. You see a little bit of a reflection in there. I might need to use a different wheel, but I'll try this one. That's working much better. Holding it up that high does kill my hands. Let's take those back. I mean, I don't need to do it all right now. I just want to do a proof of concept. It's quite warm. Now, one of the things I want to restore is an old steam whistle that I have, but I still have to make the other parts to it because it's only half of a steam whistle. And so I think that kind of finish would be perfect for it. And then also, I have a small survey level, which is like a tiny telescope used for surveying from the early 1900s. And I think this would be a good surface finish for that as well. Look at that. I'm thoroughly happy with that. I could have gone a lot more, and I can definitely understand how having a horizontally moving one would be really easy to handle that then instead of holding it up. Oh, and I also did a little bit on the outside, and I did start to clean it up. But that was just the roughest grit. I didn't want to remove this lettering, so I didn't do too much in there. Now, since this is my mother's find, I imagine she'll probably want to finish this because she likes doing this kind of stuff. So I will save this for her. Actually, you know what? Let's try a really hard metal. This is how it looks before. Ooh. I may want a harder flap disc, or not flap disc, cloth wheel, whatever it's called. Ooh, it's hot. I believe I might need a stiffer wheel for this because it is hard steel. Yeah, hard steel. So oh wow, look at that. Okay, that's a lot better than I thought. It leaves so much gunk in here. On the top and stuff. That might be more like, you know what? If I have any jeans left over, I might cut them into circles and sew my own little cloth wheel. Oh, they're just called cotton buffing wheels. I was saying they had a different name. Never mind. It's quite simple. Look at that. That is cool. I like that. So it's obvious that this works better on softer materials like brass, and I bet copper would work well. I don't have anything copper that I really need to restore right now, but I'm sure I'll find something in the future. I don't know if these, well, I guess if they were spinning really fast, these could be useful, but maybe for going inside of things. I'll keep them for that. Put them on a Dremel and go inside of things. That'd be neat. These wore away quite fast. It's a shame that the only way to buy these is to buy a little kit. I wish I could buy like a larger thing of them. I might, now that I know which ones work, I might order these ones. Like I might order brown and white from Amazon or something. And then get, or make a nicer wheel. Probably make a really nice, like one out of Carhartt material for doing steel. And then make a different one out of still slightly tough material for doing the rest of this. But that's cool. I took the 105mm shell inside. My mother loves it. She said she'll gladly finish the polishing on that. I would like to later do this, now that I have the experience built up of how this works. This is my about 100-year-old survey level. I'll probably polish the aluminium and the brass, but leave the cast aluminium like it is. You don't need to over restore it. And then a lot of this will help with the steam engine restoration, or more like the steam engine building out of old parts. Oh right, and also, I forgot we had an oiler. So this oiler, once I finish building the bottom part of that and have the glass in there, I'll polish that up with this. The old steam whistle, once I finish building the valve on the bottom, and I have to fix it, and it's all crunched up. Oh well. Those two things will be such a project that I'm not going to even bother polishing it until afterwards. And then I have a plethora of old valves that are actually quite cool. Now that might actually be copper. I'm not sure. Republic. I'll have to look that up. But again, I've been saving old valves to go along with the steam engine project because I want it to be a lot of that era of stuff, and I want to have a lot of polished copper and brass in it. And then just for giggles, I might just polish the rest of my wrenches because that's actually quite cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya!